Hello, this is Daniel Mart, and today I'm going to be doing another movie review. This is going to be for Saint Vincent, and this movie stars Bill Murray, Melissa McCarthy, Naomi Watts, Chris O'Dowd, Terrence Howard, Jaden Libher, Kimberly Quinn, Lenny Venito, Dario Barroso, and Donna Mitchell. And I also want to point out that apparently one of the executive producers for this movie is Don Cheadle. And the reason I want to point that out is because that means you have Terrence Howard, who was the original War Machine, and Don Cheadle, who is the current War Machine, in one movie. I just kind of want to point that out. It's pretty funny. So yeah. 10 seconds spoiler warning as usual for those who have yet to actually watch the movie and haven't already. Stop the video, go check it out, and then come back here and watch the rest of this review. 10 second spoiler warning as usual, starting now. Okay, so 10 seconds are up. So for those who have yet to actually watch this movie and haven't already, please don't comment down below or be messaging me, and I never gave you a fair warning, because as usual, I did. So as usual, quick synopsis, likes and dislikes, and then the rate. So apparently many people are comparing this to Bad Grandpa, calling it this year's Bad Grandpa, and I see why. So yeah, basically the story revolves around this boy and his mom, and they're basically in the middle of a divorce, and a custody battle for the boy. So the mom moves away from the father, and the boy, he's going to this new school. The boy also needs a babysitter, and what better way to get familiar with your neighbors by babysitting your neighbor's child? So that's Vincent, Bill Murray's character. Vincent is basically this troubled man who's trying to do good for the people he loves, but he does have his problems. He drinks, he gambles, he has sex, he smokes, curses. He's a total mess. He's in debt. So yeah, but he also does have his personal troubles trying to keep his wife, who has Alzheimer's, in the retirement home. And that's half the reason why he's in debt. He's trying to make a living for himself with what little money he has. So he decides to babysit the boy, and basically becomes a father figure for the boy. He teaches the boy how to fight, how to drink, how to smoke, how to gamble, how to have sex, basically. I mean, I'm not kidding. I mean, he literally teaches the boy how to gamble. He teaches him about gambling in a horse racing setting, like in the tracks with horses. He teaches him how to gamble. He takes him to a bar and basically teaches him how to speak his mind and drink. He teaches him how to fight, telling him that the move that basically breaks a person's nose, going like that. That you go like that, it breaks a person's nose. He basically teaches him how to fight with that. He basically taught him a bit of sex. Um, it was human interaction, biology, pretty cool biology if you ask me. So yeah, sex, alcohol, spurt. Yeah, he basically taught him everything. He basically taught him. I think he basically taught the kid what every 10-year old should not learn. He taught him how to curse, which I guess everybody curses at some point, but still, he taught him how to curse, drink, smoke, have sex, gamble. I think the only thing he forgot to teach the kid was how to kill or how to shoot or something like that. It was just a fun movie overall. The cast was pretty cool. Everybody in the cast was pretty good in my opinion. Even the children cast were pretty cool, because you have like two or three child actors within the whole film, and they're pretty good in my opinion. I mean, I didn't know what to expect from this film. I didn't see any of the trailers. All I knew was that it starred Bill Murray. It was a family movie, and it was going to be somewhat comedic. Um, so yeah, that's all I knew about the movie. I never saw any of the trailers, nada. So when after I watched this movie, I really did end up enjoying it. It was pretty good. It was very well done all over. The comedy was very well, in my opinion. The acting was very well done, in my opinion, and so was the writing. Overall, it was pretty good in my opinion. I really do like the ending as well. I mean, because the kid at the end of the movie, he has this project to compare a saint, a biblical, because the kid goes to a church school, like a Catholic school. So his assignment was to compare a biblical saint to that of a person he knows who could be considered a saint, and he chooses Vincent, hence the name Saint Vincent. He basically described him as a, even though even though on the surface he doesn't look like he could be a saint due to the fact that he smokes, gambles, swears, has sex, spends his time with the lady of the night, prostitute, erotic dancer, stripper. How else can I put it? What else? He curses, swears, greedy, gambles, only thinks about himself, whatever. He does have his good qualities that he's not, even though he only thinks about himself, he does sacrifice this. He's courageous. He's self-righteous and whatnot, that he's caring and whatnot. So that basically compares him to a saint, and he's basically considered a saint by the end of the movie. Hence the name Saint Vincent. Overall, it was a pretty good movie. The ending really gave me some goosebumps. So yeah, I mean, everything about the movie was very good. I think the one problem for this movie, though, the one thing I didn't like about the movie was that the beginning was kind of rocky. The first 15 minutes were kind of slow and just kind of out of pace. But overall, it did eventually pick up and start getting comedic and start getting heartfelt. If you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. I need to drink some water. Yeah, I really need to drink some water. I mean, overall, it was a pretty good movie. This being a Bill Murray movie, I thought it was gonna be completely like comedic to the top. But it did surprise me. It wasn't all that comedic. It was actually heartfelt. And even though some people are comparing this to this year's, basically calling it this year's Bad Grandpa, I do think it does have some redeeming qualities that could differ from Bad Grandpa, because Bad Grandpa is basically a full out comedy movie, while this is kind of more a heartfelt movie with its comedic moments. I mean, that's not to say that Bad Grandpa is a bad movie, because it's actually a pretty funny movie. I do like Bad Grandpa a lot, but I don't really think that people should be comparing it the way they are comparing it. So yeah, besides the first 15 minutes of the movie, which I didn't like that much, I do think that the whole movie was outstanding in my opinion. It was maybe one of the best movies this year, if you ask me. Um, and yeah, I mean, out of all the comedic movies I've seen this year, Grand Budapest Hotel, Saint Vincent, Neighbors, and sadly 22 Jump Street, I probably put this. It's probably one of the better movies I've seen, comedy movies I've seen this year, because Grand Budapest Hotel is the only other comedy movie that I think is actually pretty good from this year, because 22 Jump Street, I just fucking hated that movie. And Neighbors it's okay, that one's okay. Grand Budapest Hotel is maybe the only other comedy movie I think is up to par for this movie. So yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, and 6 being decent, I give this a 9 out of 10. It's pretty well done. Overall it's pretty good. The first 15 minutes though are the only things that I have to complain about, but overall it's a pretty good movie. So yeah, now that I'm done, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I do movie reviews, TV show reviews, and comic book reviews. So definitely stay tuned for that. Besides that, comment down below on your thoughts on Saint Vincent. What are your thoughts on what are your thoughts on the movie? More than 9, less than 9, or just 9, or whatever? Comment all that down below. Let me know. Besides that, like the video, share on Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, or whatever you guys prefer. And that's basically it for now. This is Daniel Mart signing off.